Hi, I'm Pastor John Glover here for another ministry moment to help your ministries move forward according to God's will. We end our two-part series entitled Endings and Beginnings with Beginnings. Beginning the year well is what I want to talk briefly about today. That might be challenging. The current year is rushing to an end. Two calendars are starting a month apart. The day this video releases, January 1st, is a little over 6 weeks away. Advent, the beginning of the liturgical calendar, is less than 2 weeks away. Either way, it's a busy time for church workers and families. Do we have time even to think of beginning the year well? Yes. Here are a few simple things. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 exhorts us to give thanks in all things. So make a gratitude list for those things for which you are thankful. There are the obvious ones, such as Jesus, health, and loving family. Others come to mind, I'm sure. All things also means the more challenging parts of life and vocation. Was there a temporary deprivation that made you realize how much you have? Was there a trying situation at church which taught you so much? One writer quipped that experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. It's true that some of the best learning experiences are done in the school of experience of the Holy Spirit. Martin Luther talked about the Anfechtung, the temptation, the trial, the affliction and tribulation that drives you to the gospel as you experience life in a fallen world. Giving thanks for both facets reminds you that God, who began a good work, will go with you into the new year, whether liturgical or secular. And to begin the year with thanksgiving and a hopeful perspective. Another good way to begin the year is to end the year well connected with those whom you love. We all know that Advent and Christmas are busy. Therefore, make sure that there is a daily check-in time with those whom you love in the same physical space, not just from your office phone or study. Use the time to listen, to be listened to, and to pray together. Now, these next ideas may not appeal to all who are watching me today, depending on your organizational skills and inclinations. The following things are either already planned out a couple years in advance ahead, good on you, please do not gloat, or have not been thought out yet. Please do not despair. Take Christmas and the day after to be with family and friends. Then, use that time a few days after Christmas and before New Year's to solidify preaching texts and themes through Easter and beyond. Special services during Lenten Holy Week should also be part of the planning. Most pastors I know love to preach, even though some agonize over the process of writing the sermon. So this planning can be a joy for most. Here's another fun activity for most. It's not too early to plan out 2025 vacation plans. If not, you may find yourself unable to get guest preaching slots for your parish because your colleague at another church or someone on your staff has already reserved that time of year to take off. Side note and prompt on guest preaching. Do you have that guest preacher for the Sunday after Christmas this year and the next? It will be here sooner than you think. Those of you who are interested in ministry expansion campaigns with LCEF Solutions, spring and fall seasons are typical times for the culmination of the initial phase of a campaign. How does your personal and church program calendar look for campaign season? We're here to help with your ministry solution needs. Contact your local LCEF District Vice President or email ministry.solutions@lcef.org.